What's up, traders? So let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis of AUDNZD. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity we have in this instrument. Now, what you see in the 4-hour time frame, we see an AUDNZD is giving us a significant trading opportunity. Now, before we discuss what it is, let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis on AUDNZD. Then we'll look at how we can trade AUDNZD. Now, to see a bigger picture, let's look at the monthly chart. Now, on the monthly, what we see that AUDNZD currently primarily rejected from this very strong monthly level of resistance. If you look at the past, this is the resistance here, resistance here. Now, the price created a lower high, and we see a primary rejection to the downside. And if you look at the overall candlestick pattern, we see that back to back 4 months, AUDNZD was in a very strong uptrend. Starting with this bullish candle, we saw that AUDNZD pushed above. Now at this point, looks like that the bulls are a little bit of exhausted, the price now rejecting to the downside. It should come for a significant retracement to the downside. Now if we consider a Fibonacci level, then to measure it, take your Fibonacci from the starting, this is the starting of the move to the end of the move, and let's consider at least 38.2 Fibonacci level. If we draw that level, then we can expect now AUDNZD to come back to this level at least, so which can give us a shorting opportunity at this point. And you see that this 38.2 Fibonacci level also is aligning with this resistance here, also resistance here. So we can expect now AUDNZD to come back to this level at least, or even maybe creating a lower low, as there is a monthly resistance has been broken here. If you look at, there is a monthly resistance, and that resistance has not been tested as a support. There's a resistance here, this resistance also had not been tested, so we could possibly see even breaking this level to the downside, AUDNZD. Now looking at the weekly time frame, what we see this week, as you can see that the price broke the previous week's dodges high, so that's kind of false breakout to the upside. That means that it grabbed the liquidity, it hit a lot of stop loss, and then rejected from this monthly level of resistance. And we can expect now AUDNZD to continue to drop, first move at least to this level, and even coming back to this zone. As you can see that there is a long week doji here on the weekly, and that doji has not been tested, and we could see AUDNZD even coming back to this level, testing this 50% of this doji before creating any bullish move. So on the weekly as well, we have a bearish confluence. Now going to the daily time frame, now on the daily, we see that the price has created a double top formation here with a false breakout to the upside. As you can see, it's a clear manipulation, and after this manipulation, now AUDNZD is clearly preparing for a bigger move to the downside. So we can expect now AUDNZD just to melt to the downside to this level, or possibly to create a new lower low. Now going to the 4-hour to see how we can trade. Now on the 4-hour, the price action is really interesting. As you can see, the price created a reversal pattern here. It's a clearly defined double top with first move, the price came down here, again went above. This is a manipulation to the upside, as I told you, and the price basically broke all this high, and then AUDNZD started to move down. Now at this point, you can see that the price this is the doji on the previous 4-hour candle. That doji in fact tested this zone here, this support here. It's a clear support here, tested as a resistance, and also created a false breakout of the local resistance here, and then closed as a doji followed by a bearish candle. Now the way the market structure has been created, now AUDNZD looks like that it is exhausted, and bulls may not be able to break this high. Instead, we could see that AUDNZD is slowly melting to the downside. And with all that being in consideration, we are considering now shorting opportunity from this zone. with our students and VIP members with a high risk to reward ratio. Now, if you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button and also don't forget to drop a comment below to help this idea. Thank you for watching. See you soon in my next analysis.